Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a pretty funny dragon build. So, dragons have like a lot of buffs that trigger other buffs right now. Caligos triggers off Battlecry triggers, and you can scale the Battlecry triggers with end of turn triggers. You can basically have setups where you have like a crazy amount of triggers happening at a certain point in the game, and you can kind of get the blinding effect. It's one of those things when I'm streaming these games on Twitch. Chat is doing like the flashbang emote. It's like a white out, and like the cat's like being blinded by it. So when you have a flashbang dragon build, you know you're doing it right. And today I want to give you guys an example of it. Check it out. Again, this is a million games now. These were demons with cultist. Just sometimes it would beat beasts if you got a really good setup. This is beasts.
And so the game begins.
For a year now, right? And this build gets, like, not just nerfed, full countered. This build hasn't had a counter in like a year. This build didn't have a counter for 2 days before they patched it back in. 2 days! It actually blows my mind. Like, if they brought in the Quillboar like 2 weeks from now on like a proper balance patch, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, fine.
Play your best.
Maybe it was frustrating to play against. 2 days, dude. This build was emergency deleted. This build. And this build doesn't have any counter. Unbelievable to me. I know I sound like a broken record, but it really is unbelievable to me. I didn't miss triple. I just don't really want to not use my hero power. I don't even care if they get it. I just want some way to counter it. Beasts don't have a counter. That's the problem. The problem is beasts don't have a counter.
Waiting for you.
And even though it was much worse, the demon build didn't really have a counter this patch. And it took them 2 days to bring back the hard counter. Like, if they have the Quillboar, it's almost impossible to win. It's not a soft counter, right? It's a hard counter.
Gotta build up a team somehow. That one's a rookie.
In your eyes.
Best out there.
Warp Wing doesn't count.
Looks like a tense game.
These are pretty bad. They're really bad. Okay.
The odds are in my favor.
You'll have to train that one up.
And the quote is not just countering demons, it's countering the multiple 3k Divine Shield mech builds people were having. You mean the ones that were worse than beasts? Those ones? I just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing. The mech builds that were worse than beasts. Those ones, yeah? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Play your best out there.
Was there a patch note that it was added back to the pool? No, it was an emergency patch. Some dude at Blizzard lost to the demon build playing beasts, woke up the next day and decided to like code the counter back in. Like, it sounds absurd, but that's seemingly what has happened.
That was a good...
I know it sounds absurd. I know that.
The odds are in my favor.
What's the change? The Quillbore is back, the Bramble Witch. This card is back. It deletes the demon build.
The field's waiting for you.
This card is actually bad against beasts because it often makes the beasts stronger because the beasts have permanent aura buffs from Goldrin Death Rattle. So, like, that card being in the game actually makes beasts stronger, and some of the only builds that were capable of beating beasts are not even viable anymore. 2 days.
Game, set, and match.
I mean, I'm not like super committed to dragons yet, so... How does it directly counter demons? So, the cultist that reses your first demon that dies, it says it keeps the buffs that it has. When the Quillbore attacks it and makes it to a 3-3, the 3-3 is a buff. So when the cultist reses it, if you had like a 200-200 imp and it dies because it becomes a 3-3, your cultist's res is a 3-3. So it actually hard counters the demon build. That's why the demon build is not new. People played the demon build, it just wasn't very good because of that card existing. So they took that card out. The demon build is like viable, not even close to the best. Demons are actually third worst. I think if you give people like another week or so, they'd figure out that that demons are actually maybe even above average. They were pretty good. I don't think they were the best minion type, and statistically they weren't even close to the best minion type. But yeah, I think they were pretty good. But yeah, before people even really got a chance to play the demon build with cultist, you will never win if elementals or quillbores are in, because the hard counter is in.
How's the game going? An upgrade
I can
to
find
the
something
arena.
in here. End of turn, huh? Yeah, it's really not that good. Okay.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Non-Murloc lobbies to deal better with stat builds. Yeah, but we have Manted Queen now. Here's my argument. Some builds are gonna be good, some builds are gonna be better than other builds. That's the nature of how this works, right? That's fine. But for just about every single build, there's a way that an opponent can adjust to vastly improve their odds against you. That's almost always been the case. Like, if you play Giga Stats, they play Poison, or Venomous, or the Manted Queen. If you play Demons, they play the Quillbore Crab. The one exception to that has been Beasts. There's no counter to Beast. There's nothing you... If they have, like, the Goldrin start of turn crap, there's nothing you can, like, buy in a turn or two to vastly improve your odds. This card doesn't exist. Like, it's not like Beasts win every time. Yeah, sometimes you can get, like, you can get your Murlocs to over 1,000. And yes, that will beat Beasts sometimes. But it's not an issue of that. It's an issue of counters.
Wait till you see what's in the trophy case.
Sand in your eyes.
Stop basing all your arguments on an obviously broken stat site. The only source that we have that the stat sites are not accurate is Blizzard, which has refused to give out its own stats. And my argument is that 1,000,000 games, rather than even just my own opinion, is pretty valid. I think in 1,000,000 games, if beasts are vastly outperforming everything, it's not unreasonable to suggest they're very strong. And again, if they are that inaccurate somehow, show me. Give me the stats. That's just this patch, 1,000,000 games. It's not, doesn't include last patch.
Play fair and you'll catch up.
Okay, how are we doing this?
You ought to fill out your team.
It's just a little sand in your eyes.
I want to see if I can get another battle cry, because that battle cry kind of sucks.
What, like it's hard?
The light has left this place.
The field's waiting for you.
%. 83 to kill him. Damage cap no longer protects me.
How's the game going? A strong one for your team.
Oh, I thought I had a card. Okay. Oh, I had an armor. Whoops. Fine, I'll just play it again.
I'll give you a good plan. Everyone's rooting for that one. You're a star athlete, friend.
Battle cry so. Why didn't Lubber show up on the site? Because it wasn't a distinct build. The builds are generally by minion type or menagerie, and the best heroes at it were removed from the game immediately.
What, like it's hard?
Yes, so.
Whoa, almost got me there.
A strong one for your team.
Actually, too much.
I have witnessed the true end time.
Oh, there's a dark one. I thought that was Ticketus. Whoops.
Let's show our guests a good time.
Yeah, that one's useless.
I think a medal is in your future.
So many battle cry triggers, but no battle cry yet.
Let's show our guests a good time.
Also, yeah, that Lubber build, it usually just did whatever and then leveled to 6 and played something else. So like a lot of the time, those are like end boards that they show on the site. Doesn't like snapshot like Tavern 3 or something.
Score!
Yeah, I don't know.
Make sure to
Okay, we
recruit
got the
some
Bran.
champions.
Right. Golden Bran.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
And Caligos. Okay. Bye. I think we drop that also.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
I think we drop that and try to end on something
Now
else
that's
here.
a three-pointer.
Oh boy, this is a disaster.
I'm feeling clutchy. I'm feeling clutchy.
I've been keeping score.
I did it.
You are good.
It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough there. It's 50-50 at the ghost, so.
Looks
Ghost.
like a tense game. Make sure to recruit some champions.
Brilliant.
A strong one for your team.
And I really do want to get those, so... But you know what? I think that's
Shockwave's coming in. I have witnessed the true end time.
I wouldn't be caught dead. So anyway, I started blasting.
You're a star athlete, friend.
top build.
Game, set, and
Yeah,
match.
I'll get him when I need to.
Come at me.
I have witnessed the true end time.
Now that's a three-pointer. Wow, a veteran athlete.
This is like absolutely crazy for how much gold I have.
Harvesting servos engaged.
I think I'd rather have
Now that's a three-pointer. A strong one for your team.
terrible.
What, like it's hard?
That one's a rookie.
Locked.
I think a medal is in your future.
Good. Real? 0.9 a kill. I guess it's always like that.
And the crowd goes wild.
Hide the other player.
Witness the true end time. I have witnessed the true end time.
If it ain't broke, still fix it.
Hold in my teeth, hold in my hat.
Just throw that out. Really
Everyone's
care
rooting
for
for
it.
that.
Save restrictions
I
offline.
like that.
Harvesting servos engaged.
If it ain't broke, still fix it.
Safety restrictions offline.
Wow, a veteran athlete.
Yeah, I guess I'll throw it all.
Almost got me there.
I've been keeping score. You are good. Score! 3 strikes, you're gold!
The light has left this place.
Good play. Here's your coin. A strong one for your team.
Oh, right. Okay.
A strong one for your team.
I love catching some waves.
Yeah, I guess I can. So do it this way to protect against cleave.
Good luck, MVP.
Now look here would give the thing taunt, and I don't want to do that. Looking pretty over. Nice looking hand.